Welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Timothy from Minnen from Cape Town, South Africa, and we're going to be discussing, will my ex be back? Now, sometimes we want to know that this is the right person for us and that we are right for them. Sometimes we've missed an opportunity. Maybe we were younger back then and we didn't realize what we had with someone and we wanted them back, maybe, you know. And so this question will be, will my ex be back, and can we reconcile? Can we come back to each other? Will they be back into our lives? So I want you to clear your mind, open up your mind to understanding that these readings are quite blended. So take maybe listen throughout the entire video, maybe listen to everyone's readings and pull what resonates with you out of each one, you know. So each pile will resonate with you, and there might something might give you the chills or a heat sensation. That is your knowledge that this is working for you. Then this bit of information might be your story, and you can take from this. So this is a timeless reading. Stay tuned, and let's go through everything. So we got pile number 1. Pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So we've got four piles that you can choose from. Listen to each one, stay throughout the entire video, and hopefully you can get your answers today. So this is a timeless reading. You can come back to it at any moment, and hopefully this can work for your energy and what you're going through right now. So, so it is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4. Are we ready? Okay, so let's put these on the side and we'll take that as it comes in. Okay. So we've chosen about 10 cards per reading, and let's go into pile number 1. Alright, so already I'm starting to see what is your attraction. This person would have been something that would have been long-standing. This person that you've chosen over here has the Sixes, which is this warm and welcoming energy. The Emperor, the King of Wands, they know exactly where they need to be and what they need to do. Will this person come back? Pile number 1. I actually do see that. You know, you've got 8s over here. 8s bring people back into our cycle. So in pile number 1, you already have the strong energies of someone willing to come back to you, by the way. So it's not just will they come back, but are they willing to come back to you, and are you ready to receive them? Now, the Ace can, an 8 can bring people back into our lives. It's the infinity energy. It brings people into our awareness, into our social circle. And the 7s, we might not be hearing from them right now. That's perfectly fine. You know, they might have moved on from our lives. They might have had something going on in their own lives since the relationship, and that's fine. The Star is the wish come true. So I do feel this person is not a bad person whatsoever. You've got the 4s over here, which is quite reliable. You've got the King of Wands, which is this no wonder you've been drawn to this person. So well done on this energy of this person. I actually quite like them as who they are. You know, they're not a bad person. Maybe in this arena, pile number 1, we were maybe just not feeling it with them at first, and we thought we had more options, and we maybe had left it in the past and thought we'll just move on. Now this person, are they a good person or are they not? I actually quite like this person in pile number 1. So I would, if I were you, I would choose them if you can. Now, roughly the timestamps for each of these readings for each of the piles will be 5 minutes each, okay? So just to give you an understanding of when to go and check out the timestamps for each of the piles, okay? So pile number 1, will they be back? 100% yes. Will you be able to receive them? A 6 of Cups is where you are at right now. That is that warmth, the welcoming energy that you actually would like this. And the Emperor is quite a strong, sturdy man. He's quite a reliable man. So I would like to see from you that you have chosen this person for your future going forward. Now, don't be surprised if you might need to take that first leap to make contact over here in pile number 1. I would like to see that happen on your side to make a contact with this person, okay? To show that you are interested again in that sort of thing, and I feel you'll be well received. So well done. So let's move over to pile number 2. Welcome. Okay, pile number 2, let's see who this person is. Alright, so pile number 2 is already, there's a long-standing history over here. You've got 5s, which can be quite volatile, so maybe they don't shut up or they don't, they're very expressive with their emotions and how they feel about things. In all fairness, this type of personality is quite a harder person than pile number 1. Pile number 1 is quite that easy-go-lucky type of person. This person over here in power number 2 is someone that you're going to have to work hard to be with. Now, it doesn't mean you can't have that. That's what you're used to. That's what your past is about, to be with this person. So in power number 2, I caution you, because you've got 10s, they're a lot of work. You've got Ace of Pentacles. They come with new baggage at the moment, so you're going to have to accept what they have on the cards right now for you. Okay, so just be aware. Then you've got the 2 of Swords. On their side, they might be a little bit more resistant to come back to you. So we need to be aware. You might be aware, wanting them back, but they might not be wanting you back. So now in power number 2, I do not choose this person for your future. I do like them as a person. I can like the traits of, when it comes to family, their own family, they can look after their family members, but I don't like them as a partner for you. Now, there's a reason why. The Queen of Wands is quite a hard-standing card. It's one of this, they're either all in or all out. They don't do a blendedness of anything. They want to have control, and you're too free-spirited, in all fairness. So take this from my heart to your heart. Do you really want them back, in all fairness? Because the 5 of Wands can be one of those cards that makes us work for love. That makes us, it's not such an easy thing for them to open up and to be that emotionally available to us. And maybe we might need someone that can share how they're feeling about us. Maybe we need to hear that they love us. And this person in power number 2 can't express themselves in that way, so you're going to always be wanting and working towards that love, or wanting to be wanted by this person. The Magician in your cards over here in power number 2 has it all going for them. They can be quite on the go. They don't want to settle for just anything. They want the perfect energy around them. And in all fairness, the Magician can also be you. Maybe you also want a more perfect relationship with someone, and maybe that's why we ended things in the past, So just be aware, in power number 2, I wouldn't choose them for your future. I understand the longing for them, because when anyone shows such dominance of energy, it's very easy to fall in love with their personality, who they are and what they're about. And in power number 2, I feel it's a lot of work, and you're going to be saying yes to a lot of things you don't want to say yes to in this relationship. And in all fairness, you've got the Tower, and the Tower is quite a harsh card. It says to me that you're always going to have to be second best to maybe friends or family. So you're going to have to be aware that if you choose this person for your future, and if they're going to come back into your life, you're going to have to accept that they have other responsibilities that takes the attention off you onto them, and you're going to have to work for your love in power number 2. Okay. The 10 of Wands is quite responsible. It's like getting things done, getting things organized. It's not really sitting back and waiting for things to happen. They kind of go-getter energy. And the 6s, this is your energy. This is how warm and welcoming you are. You're such a good person at heart. People see the beauty of you, who you are. I think this person really thinks about you quite often, but they can't express it to you. You'll be in the back of their mind, you'll be in the thoughts, but I don't feel that they have this energy of now reaching out or pushing their energy towards you. If they do, it will be more of it might be, or could have been quite expressive, or quite, not in a weird way, but can be quite forcefully pushed. If they are into you, you'll definitely know about it. If they are trying to message you to come back and you're not too sure, I caution you on this one, because you have the Tower. So the Tower tells me that when you're good, you're very good, and when you're bad, you're very bad for each other. And I just want the best for you. Okay, so I want you to redevelop you right now, and I want you to see, are you not worth more than this person in your life right now? Okay. And if you say yes to this person, just know it comes with all the faults that you left them with. And I can't sugarcoat that for you. So unfortunately, in my readings, I have to give it as it comes in and as the guys say it. Okay, so I want the best only for my readers. And power number 2, I caution you with. Okay, now we're going to go over to power number 3. And this, of course, the timestamps will be about 5 minutes per reading, so that we understand where to go. Okay, power number 3. Let's go look at see who power number 3 is. Okay. Okay, interesting. So power number 3, I actually quite like them. I like sternness. I like someone who is quite dominant and knows what they want. I like someone who can be like well-traveled and have this wealth of knowledge I can depend on, you know. The Fool is in their cycle at the moment, so they are in this aloof state at the moment, so you need to be aware if you're choosing this number 3, you're going to have to really super impress them and they're going to have to super impress you, okay? So it's like reinventing the wheel. If we're going back to this person, and then we need to know, we need to line things up to be in or around them. And sometimes when the world comes up, that might be international travel. That could be someone that could be have gone overseas since the time you've seen them. Will come back again, you know. Will this person be back? You got the 2 of Pentacles. This is a famous card for bringing someone back into your cycle. The 9, the Hermit. I understand you're longing for this person because this person has such a wealthness about them that I actually quite like them. They can be annoying to some, but this person type I quite enjoy because I like to pick a person's brain. I want to know what they know. I want to know they've got such a deep understandings of life that I can learn something from this power number 3, okay? You got the Hierophant and the 6. So either marriage would have been part of the cards for the 2 of you before, or on the way of becoming married. Now, if they had left you, it would have been something like very sudden, and we wouldn't have had time to heal from that. So remember, the Queen of Swords comes up in your cycle, and this is a card to say to me, you have to deal with you right now, deal with your emotions, deal with your hurts, so that we can get through it. And when this card comes out, it's all to do with how we are dealing and how we are processing. Maybe with them lining up for marriage and then calling it off just before, that could have hurt us in a way. Or we thought everything was lining up to that way and then it ended before that even happened. And so this is a person that we have to lick our wounds and to really bring love back into yourself right now. I really want that for you, in all fairness. The Hermit is a beautiful card. The Hanged Man is a beautiful card. The King of Pentacles is a beautiful card. Now, the King of Pentacles can watch their money. They are very good with business or very good with their finances. So this is a person that would be easy to impress people because they have this wealth about them, this knowledge about them, well-traveled, well-educated on that level. Now, if that's not for them, the King of Pentacles can be someone that, you know, sometimes they are mommy's boy, okay? And mother-in-laws can be the issue over here. So just be aware of this person. Connection to mother and mother's energy can have an influence over how they make the decisions in this life, okay? Overall, for power number 3, I would choose them. I would say to you, it's worth your time and energy to wait for them. It will be worth your time and energy to make first contact with them. I don't feel that we need to sit back any longer to be with this person again. Will they receive you on their side? They would. And would you receive them on your side? They're still healing on that side. So I need you, whoever's watching for power number 3, to listen to these words. You need healing before you receive this person back. Okay, so I always recommend emotional cord cutting for this person so they can deal with themselves, deal with what was, so they can receive this person again in the future and be happy with them going forward. Okay, so I hope that helps. Now, power number 4. So this go to power number 4 right now. So it's roughly about 5 minutes per one. This is kind of my general rule of thumb for this channel. It's about 5 minutes per reading or per pile, so that you know where the timestamps are. And at the moment we're on about 4 minutes for this one, but that's fine. We'll go into the next power number 4 now. Okay. Alright, so already we need to understand power number 4. Power number 4 is one of these people that I understand the attraction. You've got the Lover's card, you've got the 9, and you've got the Page. Like they come in and go out. The cycle of this person keep on like coming back into my life, leaving, coming back in. And it's almost like, get your stuff together, in all fairness. This is someone that really is into you and you into them. Work through it. I would highly recommend that this person, power number 4, goes for counseling or something that you can go into when it comes to just dealing with each other. I think you just need ways of working with each other. Instead of calling it a breakup, do the time out, you know. Twos can sometimes Maybe they're in a relationship right now, or they're currently seeing someone, and will they be in your cycle again? The 9 of year can sometimes bring them in, and sometimes this is when the swing votes. They're either going to be 100% in your future or not at all. The 9s can sometimes shut off energy. That's not my only concern. There is a repeated pattern of them coming back in over and over and over, but I also don't want that to be the ruling energy. So if it's only happened 1 or 2 times and then coming back and forth, that is fine. That means they're going to come into your life again. But if it's someone that's been over 3 to 4 times where they come back into your cycle, then I caution you to receive them again, because the Page of Swords can sometimes hinder you from meeting someone new. With the 9 next door, these 2 cards, we could be holding space for these people to do as they please, and they haven't really learned the lesson. So the problem with this person, because the connection is so strong, let me just tell you, you don't have to question your connection with this person. They're a very amazing person. Let me just tell you that from the bottom of my heart. I can see why you're attracted to this person over here, because they're such a good person. Now, I like diversity. I like to learn. I like to always grow. If I'm going to receive an ex, I want them to have grown by the time I've seen them next. You know, I want them to realize about self and what they are worth and who they are, in all fairness. You know, so exes for me, I only receive an ex once I've progressed in my life. I've always done this in my life, where I will work on myself, heal my wounds, move my energy forward, and let them catch up to me each time, okay? With my new energy, not my new vibration. I don't serve them on the old energy that I used to have. Now, this is the same for you. In this power number 4, I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. Let them catch up to you. Let the old fights go. Let it be part of the past. You're not there anymore. You can't go back and change it. And this type of person doesn't want that being thrown in their face all the time. They want a fresh new energy with you. If you're choosing that power number 4, you're going to want this person to be in your life securely and strongly and for your future. You don't want this back and forth energy. That's what's killing the both of you. I want you guys to be real with each other. Just call it a time out. Just really work on this, because this is a really good person underneath all the nonsense. You got the Sun and you got the 8. They're very good with building you up and making you feel confident about yourself and accepting your flaws. So we need to understand power number 4 is not a bad person. I like them as a person. I can't fault you. But I also do feel the Page can sometimes waste your time. So if this person keeps repeating the same patterns that they haven't learned, then you need to cut that then. Okay, pages can waste the time, and we normally don't choose a page because they are the players in the tarot. They like to keep us on edge or hang something in front of us, but never really giving it to you. So just be aware that if you're choosing this person, if you haven't dealt with your issues in the relationship, they can sometimes hinder a process from finding love, okay? Because either we're pining for them or they're pining for us, and we just can't find this happy medium of where we need to be. And the reason being is because we haven't healed the past. We keep repeating the same cycle, okay? So I'm going to say to you, power number 4, work on your stuff. Go for healing, go for emotional cord cutting, go for life activations, go for attunements or Reiki classes that you can work on your energy. You really are worth it, and I want you to see your value that you bring into this person's life. They are better because you are in it, and you bring out the best in them and they bring out the best in you. This person is not a bad person. You just need to learn to work with each other. So I hope this has helped, and please like, share, subscribe. I'm a brand new channel. I've only been available for 3 weeks now, and this is a timeless reading. You can come back to this at any moment, so I welcome you to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel. Much love to you from Cape Town, South Africa. Thank you so much.